The first Libyan civil war ended with the death of Muammar Gaddafi and the establishment of the State of Libya. Since 2011, the new government has been in a deep conflict as General Khalifa Haftar wanted to seize the power at presidency himself. He declares himself president and rallies his allies, and with the president of the House of Representatives, Abdullah al-Thani, begins to oppose the Libyan government. The Libyan government began to strike back and created the General National Congress, and was led by President and Prime Minister of Libya. In May of 2014, the civil war began, and the House forces began to form in Tripoli and Tobruk. Now, the civil war wasn't just a one-versus-one civil war. Two more sides come to play. The National Salvation Government begins to form in Tripoli, and the Islamic State of Libya also got involved too. House forces got support from Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Sudan, France, Belarus, and other African countries. The government forces got support from the US, the UK, and the United Nations, and the National Salvation Government got support from Sudan, Turkey, Qatar, and Iran. They invaded and seized all of Syria in August, and fighting began in the middle of the country. Things get complicated in April 2015 when Islamic State rebels began to spread all around Libya, and so too the Salvation Front. Benghazi was a city disputed between the House and the Salvation forces, which the Battle of Benghazi had been going on since the start of the Civil War. Fighting continues until April 1st, 2016, where a Libyan political agreement was signed, transforming the General National Congress into the Government of National Accord. June saw Islamic State forces lose lots of ground and all fled to Sirte. Sirte fell in November, and by early 2017 it seemed that House forces were going to win the war. Islamist troops were defeated in Derna in June 2018, but the Islamic State returns in November. February 2019 saw alliances join the National Accord, and the government began to retake some land. But House troops were quick to respond, and they too managed to make some gains as well. In June of 2020, government forces had begun taking back most of western Libya, while the world looked hopefully to end the bloody conflict. Ceasefire was signed on October 23rd, 2020, ending the 6-year civil war. The Government of National Unity would be formed in March 2021. The civil war was bloody and long and had taken more lives than the last civil war in 2011. Libya's infrastructure and economy was ruined, and their civil war aftermath continues to the present day.